What I want to ask you about now is what perhaps a lot of people who don't follow your page know you for, which is the viral Chai Biscuit Popsicle. And so could you just tell us what that is, what happened? Basically, for our audience, Mahima Dhoot is covered by practically every single online Indian newspaper for one of her recipes. So could you just tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so it's basically exactly what Akash said. It's a chai biscuit popsicle, and it came up with the I came up with the fact that it's like I love chai. I understand the emotion behind it, and I understand how sentimental people are for it, but I can't have it. I live in Bombay, and it's humid, it's hot, and I cannot get myself to have a hot cup of tea because I'm always having like iced drinks because it's so hot outside. So I told myself that I want tea, but I want it to be cold. I want it to be like a summer thing. So I just decided, let me crush a packet of Parle G biscuits and mix it with tea, like garam tea, and just freeze it and see how it is, if it's going to be something good or not. And it was actually so good. It was like nice and sweet. So I just posted on my blog. And of course, like I didn't know it was going to blow up the way it did because it was something so regular. Like it took me like actually 10 minutes to prepare everything and make it and then freeze it. And as opposed to all the other like dishes I take that, take so long. And when it like went like actually viral, I was like shocked. I remember I was like telling everyone that like, how has this even happened over something so basic?
Wow, that's quite amazing. That's such a spontaneous idea became so big. So like you never know where
You never
something's going to
know.
come from. But I guess like while dealing with getting all of the success on one side, you'd have also dealt with a fair amount of online hate. So are there like any
Yeah.
instances that you'd like to share, and how did you approach getting like trolls on your page and dealing with this?
So, one of like the thing I got was like a lot to do with the chai biscuit as well, because people were like really enraged at the fact that I could do something with chai, and they were like, "How dare you? It's an emotion. You don't understand it. Like, don't call yourself a food blogger. What are you doing?" And I was just like laughing it off because in my mind, I just keep telling myself that if you have such strong opinions over a recipe, like you're not okay. Like you need to just calm down because it's a recipe. How like I could never imagine if someone's made something, even the most outrageous thing, I would never have a reaction. I'd just be like, okay, fine. Like maybe I tell myself that okay, it's weird. I won't try it personally,
Yeah.
but I don't see myself going and messaging these things that oh my god, like you're mad, you're insane, and sending me DMs. So I was just like laughing it off and like if there was one that was like getting like, what is this? I'd just be like, just relax. If you don't like it, don't make it. Like that's it. It's as simple as that. I'm not forcing you to make it. But the other spectrum is like, of course, when anyone like tries to, say anything about feminism and women and food blogging, like I just get extremely triggered. So the other day, in fact, like last week or this week, someone was like, I posted a video of me eating chola bhatura. That's it. Like that's all you need to know about the video, okay? And this guy has posted a rant on his story saying that usually I believe in feminism, but women shouldn't be in food blogging. They're light years away to get into this space. And the reasons he listed was because the bhatura in the video for him didn't seem like a real bhatura. I was apparently eating it with a beetroot, which is, I mean, there's a rule book apparently to how you're supposed to eat food. And there was one like very outrageous point about, oh yeah, you're not supposed to eat it with a spoon. You're supposed to eat it with your nails so the germs get inside and then that's what enhances the flavors. So when I read that, I was just like I was just like taken aback for a second. I was like telling myself, okay, calm down, calm down. Okay, now it's time for a rant because like if you're someone who believes this and who's like kind of agrees with me, please unfollow me right now because I'm gonna call you out for sure. I don't care. Like you can comment on the fact that okay, fine, maybe the video wasn't good and you didn't think like it deserved the views it got or anything. That's okay. That's up to you. But for you to equate feminism and women in food blogging to this,
Yeah.
I was just sitting there like actually laughing. Like I was on the floor laughing, saying, how is this even something that you thought so confident posting? Like this is the confidence I aspire to get. To be so wrong about something, but just to post it because you have something to say. So I think, yeah, I mean, if it's such outrageous views, I definitely call them out because I can't stay silent over something I have a degree upon. Like, how can you even go there?
Yeah, that's quite wild to some extent that people do that. In fact, like with one of our previous guests who runs like a menstrual hygiene um, like enterprise, that's NGO. She was also talking about how she's getting a lot of online hate, and it's just like people just post whatever they want online without thinking about it because it's not in person, and they think that they don't realize on the other side there's another real human being who you're saying these things to, which you probably wouldn't do in real life. And it, like if you say it out loud, it probably doesn't make any sense. But I guess just because of the fact that it's just like a message on your phone, people end up posting a lot of things that you don't think about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, like I just want to add, if there's any rule to have chole bhature, that should be to have it like hygienically and like not with like the germs in your nails. Or like you should probably like wash hands before having chole
Please.
bhature.
It's especially right now.
Corona,
Especially
guys,
right
we're in a
now.
pandemic.
Yeah,
Please wash
especially
your
especially
hands.
right now. Yeah, especially like right now. Like
Massive-
you should wash hands anyway.
Yeah. Massive
But-
disclaimer: the Zoom in Zoom Out podcast supports washing hands before eating chole bhature. If anyone has an issue with that, please put us on your story. We'll take any publicity we can get.